I guess the first step then is hiring one person, or at least perhaps moving someone into a sort of dedicated marketing ops role then. But what profile should that person have, and how do you think they should be set up for success?
Yeah, and I've said before, I think there should be a CMO, and the first hire should be a marketing ops person. Again, that might be a bit of an arrogant, misguided statement, and it's very simple to put it that way. But um, remember what I said about 80% of a marketing process being marketing operations activity.
Mm,
So, how many companies fill their marketing departments with that in mind? They don't. They get talented marketers, and then you're diluting them. You're
mm,
not getting the results you want from them, and certainly even if you are getting results from them, they're not as good as they could be if you've got a star team around them to support them, to allow them to be brilliant. So having that strong team means that you've got to hire at least one person that understands marketing operations and can make it happen. So that one hire, I would suggest, is not just a tool user, a tech user, a Marketo and a Loco, or a Salesforce user. I would suggest it's somebody that understands the breadth of marketing operations, and can really understand how to make an impact in marketing and the business by adopting the skill sets and the methodology, really.
yeah. And do you think they need to have been in a marketing ops role before then, or do you think they just need to be showing certain traits then in the job that they're doing right now?
Here's where it's tricky, right? And we've had a preamble conversation around this, but it's for you to hire someone in marketing operations, they either need to be someone like me who understands and is invested in and deep rooted marketing operations.
Yeah.
But there are lots of people out there, and particularly younger people, that don't even know they're in a marketing operations world. They think that they're a tool user, a Marketo user, a Salesforce user, or whatever. Or they will think that they are an admin, or a supplier manager or something like that. So when you write an advert to attract a marketing operations person, it's quite difficult to know it will get under their nose.
Mm.
And likewise, the definition's not written, so it's even more difficult to write the job profile. So it's tough, and I'm not going to say it's an easy thing for you to do, but there is definitely a mindset to an operations person, and I've always called it dreaming and doing. So dreaming is a real creative marketers,
Mm.
and the doing, the actual making things happen, is a marketing operations skill.
Mm.
So you can find it in people that don't identify as marketing operations. You just need to find somebody that's very good at doing.
And I think of the mindset of marketeers who have that sort of thought about, okay, well, how could this process be improved? How could we use automation to actually, give us time back? And it's that kind of sort
Absolutely.
of, they just get passionate about that. You find they're in the tools more than perhaps doing the sort of writing or something like that. So they kind of lean to it sort of naturally.
Absolutely. Well, you don't want to give Scott Brinker any more, kudos than we've already given him, but there's 9,000 tools out there. So
Yeah.
you need somebody that's invested in understanding that and researching that, and knowing how they can bring that new technology and functionality back to your business. Are you going to put your star striker on that?
Mhm.
Or are
Yeah.
you just going to dilute them further? So, you need to make sure you've got somebody that can bring that to your table.